lining things up again. We gotta start off the day with success to continue it with success. And so far our breakfast game has been pretty strong, I'd say. We're thinking about go-karts today too. They open at 12. I don't tee until 3:30. And then my flight tonight's at 10. So there might be a world where my travel bag is coming with us to the course and we go straight from the course to the airport. What a fun night. Another night on the plane for Simon. Love it. We love it. We were just complaining about the wind again, and then we actually looked it up. And Google says that 2025 is shaping up to be the windiest year ever. And this spring has been like the windiest spring in the last 50 years. Which kind of surprised me because I thought I was just like saying that as a joke a bit, but I mean, we have not had a break from wind. And even in the off-season, Massachusetts was like, I couldn't really do anything in the off-season because it was just 25-mile-an-hour wind every day. It was so noticeable. So yeah, it's crazy. It just makes you, like, looking back in my memory from touring back in the day, a windy round was like rare and like special in a way because it was like a new challenge, and now it's just like every round you gotta deal with crazy wind. I wonder what that means for the world. Probably something.
What you got for breakfast, Eagle?
We got a little breakfast hash, sweet potato, broccoli, egg, a little guacamole.
That's so good. Hot sauce?
Hot sauce.
Wow.
Had a little coffee before.
Nice.
Breakfast of champions.
That's it. we got two lead card contenders here.
We got an all Michigan card, or all Michigan-based manufacturer card.
Yeah, This is definitely the best Airbnb week so far.
This Airbnb has been amazing. I love taking dips in the lake before my round. It's like the perfect temperature to get like a little cold plunge action. And you're out there doing exercises in the sunshine.
Just get the adrenaline pumping.
Oh, it's great. That's all. It's like I wake up in the morning and I gradually try to get my adrenaline pumping. Because I think Simon said it in one of his last videos. He's like, you wake up and you just ask yourself, how am I going to get through the day? But somehow you do it.
What's your tricks?
Look at Raven Newsom. Look closely. One snap. Now it's Eagle McMahon.
Wow.
I'm actually Raven. I'm Raven in disguise this week.
You're both?
Uh-huh.
What? This is shocking revelations.
Thank you.
How we feeling, Joey? Nice hat, by the way.
Hey Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better never go to cell block 1. Ba, 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 da. Dude, we all have do-rags on.
Oh my god, I don't think this makes the cut.
This looks so fun. We're doing it because it's better than doing nothing.
This is how you be responsible before a tournament round.
Yeah, is this how you win lead card?
I think so.
If we
not
both,
how I don't.
If we both play extremely well, I think this
is our new thing.
This is our new thing.
Look legit. Can't wait. So fun.
All right, we got a wager on this or what? What do we think?
Big Mac.
Big Mac?
Big Mac.
What?
It's been a year.
Post-round Big Mac.
No, pre-round. During round.
Oh my gosh. This sounds like not a good way to win.
The main goal is to not get injured. We're doing very, very safe driving.
We all get participation awards.
Yeah. I'm thinking that I want to put up the fastest lap. And if not, I'll be insulted. And angry and ready to attack the frisbee golf course.
So it
Maybe
sounds,
that's what I need.
so it sounds like Paul needs to beat you.
I will.
As long as Paul doesn't win, I'm okay.
I'm gonna beat you.
You think?
I don't know. Paul's helmet on, ready to go. I don't know. let's hear. How was the go-karting experience?
A ton of fun.
Ton of
It was
fun.
so fun. I'm a bit nauseous now. Perfect warm-up. My wrists are nice and warm.
Yeah.
Let's go see our results, because fastest lap is what counts, and we have no idea who won. I don't think it was me or Dustin. Or one of these jokes through.
my money's on Joey over here. Just ripping. Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, barely.
Point two.
Yeah, but look at the average.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, Joey, we were so close.
Joey got the fastest at 59.6. Pablo second at 59.8. I was third at 62.6. Then Dustin was 65.8. And Maria with 86.8.
Oh.
She was being more gentle, which is okay.
Joey takes it down.
Joey takes it down.
How do you feel? Professional
Birthday
go-kart.
week, you're like a
Yeah.
legend.
Yeah. Wait.
Driving that go-kart is secretly how I want to drive my regular car all the time, but society doesn't allow it. So somebody legally gives you 15 minutes to shred. Don't miss it.
How was your shredding?
I'm severely disappointed.
So disappointed that you would almost overcome nausea to race again.
I'm more disappointed that I'm nauseous from that. It means I'm just not built for it.
Yeah, my stomach's going, but
All right, we're headed to the course. We're ready. And I have to give a quick shout out here for some special VIP all-inclusive deals for the World Championships in Finland this summer. So if you've been on the fence, this might make the whole trip so special you can't deny it. This includes 5 nights in a deluxe hotel downtown Tampere, 4-day all-area VIP passes, all meals except one dinner, and meet and greets with disc golf celebrities and pros, your own skybox on the weekend at the Beast, and more. So I decided to partner up here, and I'm going to be joining for a private dinner and meet and greet. And if you buy a ticket this month, you can get 5% off if you use code Simon5 on the website. For all info, click the link down below, and I hope to see you in Finland in the summer. Back to Tarek's. Played in these yesterday, felt pretty confident, no slip and sliding, and I'm feeling really good. You know, being 2 strokes off the lead in 4th place, it's kind of like you kind of can just linger and watch what happens, and you're not feeling like the pressure of defending a lead or being like really in the race, even though obviously I am. But it's still like it's kind of like a laid back position, which I really like right now. And if I get off to a hot start, things are going to change fast, but we'll see. No thoughts. How about that?
No thoughts.
I think go-karting was actually really cool because I got really the body moving. My wrists feel as warmed up as ever. And it was a little adrenaline kick that we now had like 2 hours to decompress from. And now we're ready to ramp it back up again. I think it can't be a bad thing. Got my mind completely off of disc golf, and that's kind of what I was going for. And it's Kyle's birthday. There's front row seats right here to T1. Kyle Klein made the gap. Looks good, skips, and absolutely parked it. So we're tied already. Feeling good.
2-time Music City Open champion and a former D-Glow champion. A 12-time winner on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. From Shrewsbury, Massachusetts, Simon Lizotte.
Driving to the airport. What a rush. My flight is in about 2.5 hours. We got an hour and 15-minute drive. Wow, what a day. That round turned out to be freaking absolutely crazy. I think the go-karts helped. Because, wow, how do I even start here? AB off the gate, just absolutely shredding. I think he went 5 for 5 on the first 5 holes, just kind of park job after park job, like no doubts. I had a pretty okay start, missed a putt barely on hole 1 actually. That was a pretty good putt in that wind. Those open holes, the wind was just gusting through that little tunnel. It was pretty wild. Hole 2, I did exactly what I wanted to do, which was throw it into a good spot, inbounds, and then kind of threw a horrible second shot and scrambled my way to a solid birdie. Then I got a sick par save on hole 3. I hit the first available on the left, and then threw a pretty magical recovery shot from the deep rough, and then hit a pretty magical 45-footer from no man's land. Kind of got lucky there to be even the spot where I even had a putt. So brings me to hole 4, the next magical moment where I throw it in from, they said 100 feet, I think, that putt. Didn't really make me feel that far, but maybe it was. That was big. Park hole 5, awesome to get that one. And then hole 6, I had a chance to get one back on AB because AB was already putting for par. I had like a 40-footer, and it was like a weird headwind, and it was gusty, so hard to predict, and I didn't want to like whiff it over the basket, so I made sure I aimed low, and it was just a bit too low into the cage. Then AB made his first real mistake by missing the man on the next hole. And I got up and down for par. It's one of those tweener holes where it's like a par 3 or par 4, and everyone kind of just hopes to get a par. I don't even know how many birdies were in that hole. Not many. I definitely didn't get one. But yeah, another great scramble birdie on 7 afterwards. That was the theme of the week, was basically scrambling for par. Did I say scramble birdie? Oh, sorry. Scramble for par. Another first available off the tee, man. Just really not great. Then again, my 2 best holes of the week, hole 9 and hole 10. Bullseyed on hole 8, hole 9, and then got the island hole again. I was the only one on my card to get the island hole. So that was big. And at that point, I was tied for the lead suddenly with AB, who double bogeyed hole 9 completely out of nowhere. And at that point, my heart rate started being elevated for the rest of the day, and my blood pressure probably went up to an unhealthy limit. But anyway, I started throwing really okay shots, got a great birdie on one of the harder par 4s, hole 11. AB maybe got the coolest birdie that hole has ever seen. He went outside right and then threw a huge hyzer and kept it going. Ricky on chase car was playing well also. Gannon Burr on chase car was playing well. So I think with the tough stretch to go and then the last couple holes, there were like 5 or 6 players within 2 strokes that all could have won if they had a really strong finish. The par 5, we had a backup, so we waited around for like 10 minutes. The hardest hole on the course with a little backup is always a bit unfortunate, I feel, because you really got to be on top of your game there, and if you're like paused and in the flow, it just makes it even harder. AB birdied it. I had a birdie putt, which was so lucky off the tee. I threw it way too inside, got a great tree kick, and then scrambled myself to like 40 feet for birdie and just off the top. I was happy with that putt. I really felt like I really committed to it, and it just happened to be like a couple inches too high. And then I kind of fell into a bit of a par stretch with 2 pars in a row, which on those holes, I'm okay with pars. And AB also parred, actually, both of them. And I think Gannon and Ricky both birdied at least one of them. So we were all within like a stroke with 4 holes to go. And that's when another magical moment happened on 15, where I threw a shank off the tee, totally undeserved, through a tiny gap, actually got even a helpful kick off a little tree, and managed to get myself to like 90 feet for birdie, and AB was parked for birdie. I knew I had to go for it. I told Dustin, I have to make it. Like this is a do or die situation. If I let AB pull ahead by 2 now with these 2 sidearm holes to go, where he's definitely the favorite, I was like, yeah, tossed it up there. Pixel floated into the chains. I was like, holy cow. If things like this start happening, this might be meant to be. I was like, okay, well, here we go. I'm just going to ride it out. That's all we can do. The disc golf gods are taking over, I thought. Which brings us to 3 holes to go. I throw forehand again on 16. AB parks it in our face again. And I throw one of my better forehands of the week to circle's edge, drain the putt. I stay 1 back of AB. Ricky, I think, is tied with me at this point, but 1 hole ahead. So I'm checking scores. I'm freaking out. I'm like, damn, is this actually going to happen? This will be such clutch timing. AB steps up to 17, throws a pretty good shot. The claps were like so-so. It's a blind shot, so we didn't really know where he was. It sounded like circle's edge claps. And I step up, yank my forehand slightly left, kisses the tree on the left side of the fairway, redirects it perfect, gets a huge skip up to like 20 feet. I was just shaking my head and a bit of embarrassment because, I mean, you kind of hate to see it when someone's getting just lucky over and over again. But that's the game we play. I really feel like I've been on the other side of that almost the entire year so far, so it almost felt like too much luck. But, I mean, what are you going to do? You got to take it. And I took advantage of it again, made the putt. AB made a really clutch putt on that hole as well, like a straddle 25-footer. So he went into the last hole with a lead. I knew Ricky parred the last hole, so I knew par was guaranteed second place for me. And if AB makes a mistake, who knows what can happen, maybe playoff. But hole 18 is kind of a hole where you a bit throw and hope. There's not really a gap you can accurately go for every time. AB throws an absolutely filleted little fairway driver perfectly, goes through the trees, and is in prime position for a pretty simple 3, which is a birdie. So I knew it was most likely over, but of course anything can happen. And I threw my shot a bit inside. Missing early left is kind of the thing you're trying not to do. But I wasn't again in an okay spot where I knew I could it was possible to get up and down for birdie. I threw an okay shot. From there, brought me to like 50 feet, maybe 55. And AB throws from his prime position and puts it to like 15 feet. And that was basically over. I still ran the putt because you never know what happens. Like a spit out could happen, or it was a bit of a breezier green with an elevated basket, and AB's putt was into the headwind. So I knew there was like I would give it like a 5% chance maybe that something crazy was going to happen. But I ended up missing the putt. Tapping in for par gave me second place. Second place of the year after Waco. 2 very different fashions. Here I really felt I was like in it the entire back 9 and battling, and there were crazy roars and huge putts and laced shots and lucky shots and bad shots. This round, especially the back 9, really had it all. Whew. So stressful, man. Oh, this is really what we do it for, is these moments where like your heart starts racing and everything around you. There were like, I don't know, 500 people at some points watching. Like everything just goes away and you're just kind of focused on what you're trying to do. And in these woods, kind of sometimes just hoping for the disc golf gods to be on your side, which they were today, just not quite good enough. Shout out to AB for that performance down the stretch. I mean, he had a super hot start and then looked like he might fall apart, but he's not that AB anymore. That falls apart. He's the guy who can make mistakes, take a double bogey, and then bounce back basically birding like 7 of the last 8 holes or something, or 6 of the last 7. Just really impressive. Like, he was throwing the disc so much better than I was. So I don't even really feel bad about not getting that win. If I would have got the win somehow at the end, it would have been another one of these head shaker wins for me where I'm just like, I don't know how this happened. It makes no sense. But yeah, congrats, Anthony Barella, for another win on tour. Another interview, baby. Earned it.
Simon, what a crazy, crazy day of disc golf out there. You really brought the magic today, man. Talk to us from your perspective how the round felt.
It really felt like magic. You know, I've won the last 3 seasons. I've had a handful of wins. And I was kind of feeling that kind of sensation where, damn, things are suddenly going my way. I was missing gaps and the trees were loving me today. And usually when I start being in that zone where like no matter what I do, it kind of goes well. Plus I threw it in from 100 feet on like hole 4 and then another huge putt on 14 down the stretch, 15.
Yeah, back to back on 3 and 4. You saved the par on 3.
Yeah, that
then
par
you
save was also nuts.
Make it on 4.
So yeah, this it definitely something was in the air and it was like, maybe this all will just go my way, but take the head off to AB. He just down the stretch didn't miss a shot, like not even close. So it was like every shot was as pure as possible.
Yeah.
And he earned that win, no doubt. And of course, shout out Washington. They showed up today.
Yeah.
They were a very loud and excited crowd, so it was fun to play here.
Top 5.
Top 5, baby.
Hey, nice throwing, Simon. I heard it from a mile away.
Yeah, the crowd was super loud.
I was like, did someone just ace 15? That's crazy.
We're 3-3 now.
We'll settle that in Portland.
All right, let's go. That's it. Now we're going home for a couple of days. And then back to Portland next week. Wow, what a week. Thank you.
Thanks.
Dustin, for driving all week. And I hope you have fun in the mountains next week.
I will.
Dustin's staying on the West Coast, and I'm headed back to the East Coast for a week. And then we're back at it for Portland, a DGPT Plus event, a 4-rounder. And it should be another great time. As always, we're playing Milo and Glendower this year. So that's going to be extra special. I haven't played Milo in a long, long time. We'll see how the discs fly then. And yeah, everyone, thanks for watching again this week. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Like and subscribe as always, and enjoy shot of the day. And we'll see you in Portland. Peace. Peace. Peace.